So we had something of a little hiccup. Goodness. All right. So the last time we were recording, we were still around Watts Consumer Electronics right outside, and I had gotten busy, and we actually had guests at the house yesterday, and I wound up using my HDMI cable and moving a bunch of my stuff around. Just a whole lot happened. And anyway, this morning, I came back out here to get something in the can, get a recording done, and I got a nice hour and a half recording where we cleaned out Watts. We found a master locked box in there that we weren't able to open up at this time. We killed some robots, raiders, a little contingent of gunners, like 4 or 5 of them. Nothing too scary so far. And then we got back to Sanctuary, and I was unloading dog meat, unloading. We picked up ADA, and started the Mechanist quest line just by virtue of having finally engaged with that robot patrol around Concord or Camden. And so we didn't really pursue that any further. We came back to Sanctuary from there. We also opened up the Camden Abandoned Tunnel fast travel point and came back to Sanctuary. Once back to Sanctuary, we got unloaded, and I was thinking that it was time to change around the way that Sanctuary is oriented so that my power armor and the stations that I use routinely are going to be over by my house, Stetz's house, and I'm going to leave the more commercial and textile benches over there where Mama Murphy is, and I'm just going to think of that as like, let's say the right side of the street is the settler's side of the street, maybe the left side of the street is the administrator's side of the street, which so far is just me and my house. Well, long story a little bit shorter, I got an hour and 25 minutes down and then recognized that I wasn't recording an image. I had changed around my HDMI cables. When I plugged them back in, I hadn't reassociated the displays correctly with OBS, and so I wasn't recording. It was recording an off display. So I had audio, 125 minutes of audio, but no video. No big loss. A lot of that time was me messing around Sanctuary, trying to get a base for a warehouse. And it was about then that I recognized that I had made this mistake and stopped. So that's where we're at. We're back in Sanctuary. We cleaned up Watts. We got that manhole open. We got Ada and touched base, like got our foot in the door on the Mechanist quest. There was also a little mod quest where I opened up a locked gate for this little team of 3. I'm not sure what that is, but they want to see me again at Hallucinogen. I remember that place. Like all of the science of this era, they were secretly running evil experiments, and I'm sure I'm going to find those guys dead. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But that's about it, and I'm about to get back to Sanctuary. I decided to just work in Sanctuary. We got a lot done, and it's time to kind of finalize some of the thoughts that I've been having. Alright, that's a concrete base. I guess I have to use concrete stairs. Oh, dude, don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, man. It's like... It's because the wall? What if I... Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. But not what I'm looking for. Dip. Dip, dip, dip. How annoying is that? Am I going to be able to get off of that? Will that work? That'll work. Let's see if we can make that a little bit less hideous. Lopsided. I need to sleep. My legs are badly damaged, both from landmines and over encumbrance. And I'm hungry and thirsty. And it's a little dark to see what I'm doing, so this is ridiculous. That wall's not right, and I need light. All right, okay. You see my suit took some hits. Let's go sleep. And then we'll work the next day's worth of daylight away. Really? I guess I'll worry about it in the morning. He says he's overtired, so I guess we'll see what that equates to. Okay, no longer overtired. Body is restored to workable condition. There must be rads in the air. It feels like the air is yellow.
Nobody's perfect, but at least some of us have tried.
Another modded in settler. Hi, Ada. Okay, let's make some sense of this situation. Or maybe actually I changed my monitor's configuration. It's a little bright, I think. I think what I'll do is, I mean, you guys can't see what I'm doing, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna change this. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it on standard. I feel like that gives me my best chance of seeing the same thing you see. Or at least having the video correlate to my experience. At least that's lined up now. Well, I feel for you, homegirl. It's definitely not easy. Let's say... do we care to have windows there? I mean, I like having the windows. Feels fancy. Can I do that? Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to go up too high with this. It starts getting silly at a certain point, I think. We can do that for air, or for light, just natural light. I think that looks pretty cool. And have a regular roof from there. The question being, is that standard roof, you know, these are tall walls. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Looks good. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's do the same kind of wall. Hey, baby. Okay. We're gonna do the same kind of wall, and I'm gonna close this off. I don't think it needs to be as big as I'm thinking it needs to be in my head. I tend to overestimate. Okay, I like that. Do we have a roof that's not disgusting? Are they all in holes? Oh, they're all sloped. They intend you to have a sloped roof. There's a flat roof. And it doesn't seem to want to connect. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. So I guess that's a wall. I can't roof off that. I see the problem. What about... What about, yep, how about that? Yeah, we could. I feel like, the greenhouse effect is going to be gnarly. The object here is really just to keep the rain and elements off of it. Hopefully this glass suffices. I'm going to be very annoyed if it turns out that glass doesn't work, that it's not considered impermeable by the game's engine. I would understand why, obviously. Hard to imagine intact glass under these circumstances. Mm, yeah, let's think about the front door, and then we'll build the roof. I don't know if I'm doing that backwards. I might be thinking about this backwards. Yeah, that's my options. That's my options. Let's see if I can get this oriented correctly. No, it doesn't want to turn in that way. Doesn't want to turn in that way. What if I remove this just for a minute? Can I get you to... There you go. There you is. Get on there. Get on there. Get on there. You know you want to. I saw you want to. There you go. There you go. If we can get the other side up, we can try the middle. You just get confused, don't you, baby? You just get confused. I understand. I understand, Mama. It's okay. It's okay. I want this to snap. I do not want to freeform it. I feel like I'm just asking for weird issues later on if I do that. No, you don't like that either? Dip. I see. I mean, I'm actually kind of okay with it just like that. I don't necessarily need a door frame. In fact, I kind of don't want one. Let's see if I can get the roof on. Oh no, those are walls that I was looking at previously. Yeah. That's what I had. That's what I like. Yes, sir. Great. Alright, let's get those slabs back down. Oh, no. Nope. Slabs, I said. Yep. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright. I wish I recalled how to... make this one item. Man, that's annoying. That doesn't want to snap. That doesn't want to snap. That's real lame. Oh, no, that does, though. I'll take that. I'm fine with that. That's even better. Looks good. Great. Great. Let's see here. I'll organize some other decorative factor. And then what do I have for walls? What do I have for, like, defensive walls? I don't want to just circle my thing and guard turrets. That's not the idea. I don't want it to look bad. I don't want it to look intimidating. That's not the object. But good locks make good neighbors. enclave stuff. Wouldn't that be funny? What? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. That feels skeevy. Oh, I could have made a little enclave hut. What even is that? Oh, I see. This is for bunker building. Bunker building. And I'm not really trying to build a bunker necessarily. Barricades, platforms. It may be that I end up using the barricade platform. I see there's definitely something to be said for this. It's going to be in a weird angle. I don't like that a bit. I'm going to have to slab it out. Alright, well, nevertheless. Weapons. Actually, you know what? Let's start right at the top. Let's start at the top. Let's start with the power armor station. And let's square everything. We're going to want some actual light at some point. Should I be using those? We still need to determine if this is going to keep the rain out. That's going to decide whether or not I use glass ceiling. It's cool, but man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Armor workbench. Definitely adjacent to the power armor station. Ammo workbench as well. We will take that weapons bench. It's too long to go right there. Weird orientation. Come on. There we go. I think that's good. I'll notice once I finally leave the building pane, I'll see if it's clipping through the walls looking funny. Weapons workbench is also pretty girthy. Too big to even be in the same place as the power armor station. Or no, it's not that bad. It was just the angle, I guess. Yeah, that's not bad. Guess I need to get more comfortable working with the distance. Let's see. The ammo workbench. I kind of think that you guys should be working on ammunition. I really shouldn't be hitting this up too often. I'll put it here. Let's say you guys help me out keeping ammo up. Keeping up with the ammo, I mean to say. That occludes the door. Well, that's gonna move. Yeah, okay. I'll find a spot for you right here. And the ammo box. So, you know, I don't have a problem coming over here and working with y'all. There are just some things that are for me to work on. That's good enough. Maybe a little bit more this way. Okay, I like that. That works. Now, I'm not sure when I'm going to get Mama Murphy to move. Could I get you to move?
I'm afraid I'm not much use for a fight anymore. Back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Oh,
Hey.
interesting.
This time,
Maybe later.
as always.
I don't feel great about just giving you drugs, so... Okay, we were talking about moving the farm over here, and we were talking about getting the power and water into a building and kind of cleared away, and we were talking about moving a couple of these stations. I think... Yeah, I still can't do too much with this. I think this is going to be one of the stations that's over at Stetz's house. What about the engineering workbench? Still absolutely nothing. So I'm going to actually just mothball that for the time being.
I grabbed some snacks for us.
So what is that? Is that just a hole press? Is it a drill press? Yep. I mean, it's a multifunction machine, but nothing too smart happening right there. No, I don't want to scrap it. That's a lot. Then the utility workbench. I forget what we had here. Yeah, this definitely needs to come to my house, for sure. Codex, holotapes, yeah. Workshop framework controls. Let's see what that means. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but power armor workbench, universal workbench. Oh, goodness. Maybe later. Maybe later. Buddy stealth. Yeah. Yeah, let's take you over to my house. You belong at my house. That's so funny. It's got a hot oven mitt in the vise. Couple of oven mitts. I guess they're there just to keep tension without damaging your contact surfaces. I want my house to be my house. My house is my house. My porch is my porch. This is the workshop. Can I do... Can I do a... Can I do something else here? Or is that just all there is to it? Those walls preclude... What if I... What if I... Doesn't like those walls either. Doesn't like those walls either. I would like a little porch roof here. Posts. Posts are interesting. Cupola. Neat. Alright, let's see what I can do about that. Interesting. I don't see how that's helpful to anybody, ever. Good, okay. What else will snap on? Okay. An angle. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that because I would love to have something overhead. Can I get a post underneath it is the question. I like that. I like that you gave me the option to just stick it. I lost it though. Where'd it go? Hmm. What the heck, man? That's not what I'm looking for. That I don't mind. I don't think I can do anything about that. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like hanging structures. Same side, please. Okay, so we no longer need that. Well, there's no consistency. I can't be having Do we not have any unbroken glass? Is all the glass broken? There. Oh, it's flat, that's why. There we go. Excuse me. Other way. Other way. Fuck yeah, perfect. Now, what can we do to give this a little bit of structure on this side? Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. I'm happy with that. That's the shape we had originally, but extended out so that there's no wasted space. We still need a front. But I think that's a wall, not a roof. That's what we're looking for. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's what we're looking for. This is my house. This is my house. Enter it, please. I got a window from a glass and everything. Okay. Okay, so we have weapons, crafting new weapons. That's making new armor, that's working on weapons, that's utility. That's making new weapons. Making new weapons, working on weapons. Let me see. I'm going to be working on weapons more often than I'm making new weapons, but these are the stations for working on things that exist, not making new things. So that's where this goes. That's where this goes. This is for making new things, so it goes over there. Because I'm gonna have some storage nearby it, and you're gonna need room to access that storage. I told you guys you could keep the ammo bench. You can help me out that way. Chemistry station's coming with me. Do I have a better chemistry station? Just a better looking one? Power armor station. Oh, that's cool. That's like a neat alternative. What is this? Universal. Ammunition, chemistry. That's my options for chemistry. Titration or distillation. Like you kind of need both, honestly. Cooking, armorsmith, clothing, decal, weapons. Weaponsmith, explosives we're going to come back to. Power armor stations, oh yeah, I'm not worried about these right now, maybe later. Manufacturing, packaging, paint, produce, we'll move all that. Okay, so no, we have that chemistry bench, is the bench that we have. We'll put some storage in between those two things. Armorsmith, weaponsmith. I think we can put these two together. Am I having second thoughts about the ammunition workbench? I just have to make sure that I orient it appropriately wherever I do decide to put it so that it makes sense to still use it. I mean, I'm still going to be using it, but I'm thinking now, like, how lazy am I? Do I maintain the illusion of cohesion within this settlement, or do I just stack everything in one place for my own ease and comfort? And then I'm going to want my own cooking station. Yeah, I think tonight while you guys are sleeping, I'm going to move some things. Okay. This is the one that goes with the power armor. Now, there's something else. Robotics workbench. That's it. That makes me think that I want this to be even bigger. But you know what? We're gonna take this one step at a time. Son of a bitch. nice.
My old
Nice,
man
sir.
taught me that duct tape would fix anything. Talking about.
I've seen duct tape be effective in in the arrest of bleeding, in the coincidental presence of a bullet hole. Okay, $1,000,000 question. I want that robotics workbench. And it seems like the way I'm going to accomplish that is to extend this out. I mean, I already extended it out. I could just push it back one more thing and line things up on the wall and have plenty of room. Let's see. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. And then actually, we are just waiting for everybody to go to bed, and then we're going to get this stuff roughly moved. I don't know if it's going to wind up exactly how I want it, but we're going to get it roughly moved. Armor workbench is the other item that I was looking for over here. I knew there was another configuration workbench as opposed to creation workbench. Okay, let's make sure we're not gonna run into any funny looking clips. Okay, looks good. Not gonna hit this tree because it doesn't look like I have a choice about removing it. Oh yeah, okay, looks good, looks good. Let's see what we got here. Is it because I've got a wall in? Let's see if I can take the wall out. Yep. Should we do one more? Can we do one more? No, not really. Listen, I'm walling this all in eventually. Like, this stuff doesn't need to be here right now. Sooner or later, I'm going to be just closing this off altogether. And it's not what I would call a view, but it's still my real estate, my room to work with. I do not like that. Do not like that. Yeah, I don't care for that in the slightest. Well, okay, it's okay. Do we want to angle it off? Not really, because I expect the robotics workbench to sit kind of like right in the center. Nah. We're not going to do that. We are going to return to our warehouse construction. And we are going to bring the windows up for everything except for the back. We'll use these again on the back. Yeah, and I've been picking up bottles and glass this entire time. Ever since moment number one. And that's because I'm well aware that I like to build these things with glass. I like to do settlements in glass. I just like glass. All the light, the openness, it appeals to me. And since sooner or later this is going to be where I spend the majority of my time, I want it to appeal to me. Did that? Oh my god, always. So dumb. Yes, that's what I meant to have happen. Thank you. Very good. Moron. Okay. Looks good. I like that better. We'll use the tall glass walls on the back end. Should have 2 of these. I got 4 of them. Kind of need it to rain so we can determine whether or not I'm busting out all this glass for no damn reason. I'm noticing that the fireflies are inside there, and I'm not 100% sure if that is the same as, like, the same behavioral rules as the rain. If the fireflies are inside the building's not airtight, not watertight. Let's see if that's the case. Oh no, these things are just everywhere. This place is just infested with fireflies. You guys, what y'all doing? What you doing? Alright, it is 9:56. I still can't move stupid Mama Murphy's chair. These guys are still farming. Y'all are something else. Something else. What are you even doing, man? I don't understand. Well, whatever. One thing at a time. They gotta lay down eventually. I got myself pushed back. Let's go. Let's work around our necessities. Let's get this put in first. And then we'll know what we're dealing with. And we're gonna have to move this to even do that. Can you not, man? I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that a bit. I mean, we can adjust it a bit, but I don't mind that. Yeah, we'll adjust. Of course, my power armor is just clean in the way. Is that where I'm going to want that? Because this is getting annoying. Let's see. Let's see how it feels. Okay. Okay. Why don't you hop in right there, buddy. That's odd. Where are the pieces? I promise you, there had better not be. Oh, do I need to have them on me? That's. I do. I'm not trading out. Yeah, we're keeping the Brotherhood pieces on then for now. God, that's expensive. Okay, $1 million question. How do I feel about it standing right there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Let's move on for the time being. Let's do what we're trying to gosh darn well do already. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right. right? Are we oriented? Are we going to be looking at this at a funny angle and getting annoyed with ourselves? Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think that this utility workbench being over by here makes good sense. You could even go back here, I think, because I'm only going to use it, like, occasionally. Yeah, I'm fine with this. This looks fine. Buy that arm is crazy. Odd work. That, however, doesn't bother me in the slightest. Maybe it goes like that. Maybe it goes like that. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, Steven. What then? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not very good at the orientation. Well, no, I'm great at orientation. I'm bad at design. I really need my wife to help me with all this. She's got the eye between the two of us. So I don't really have a lot of choices about that. Because I wouldn't mind doing it like this. And having my power armor in the other corner. If it'll fit. I'm not sure that it will. But I feel like it might. I feel like on a 2-square platform, just that's the only way. Dead in the center. Okay. Alright, let's carry on with what we were thinking. It's such an odd station. I'm cool with this. I'm fine with this. I'm pretty sure I can get back there. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Only gonna use it once in a blue moon. It's 11:50.
Never mind.
Okay. We're not gonna scrap. We're gonna store because there's a good chance, you know, some of this comes in handy at some point. It was not keeping the rain out, so I don't feel too bad. I'm not depriving these guys of anything. Besides natural light, there's a distinct shortage of that. We're going to move your chairs on over here, because I'm going to have you... Can I get this right there? Because I do feel kind of silly about her standing in the rain 10 feet from cover. Yeah, that's ducky. That's fine. I like that just fine. Just fine. We'll box it in a little better later on. The scavenging station can move. Right there looks fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my locker full of guns. Gonna go into the barn. No, you know what? I think I hit it the first time. Let's not fiddle too much. I don't even remember who I have working on this. That's my heaping box of ammunition. Yeah, there we go. That works. I like that. That'll do, that'll do. Good with that, good with that. You know, Mama, eventually you're gonna have to just accept it and move. You know this. You must know this. somewhere. Guys, you really just gotta be right in the freaking way. Alright, yeah, let's get this moved back here. That's just kind of in the way. We can move this water pump over to where I guess it makes a little more sense, practically speaking. Let's get, I don't know what that is. Let's get our melons. And we'll do them up towards the front because I like the look of them. Put this over here by the... I guess Mama Murphy just sits here and judges. I mean, it's a living. Or I don't know. She doesn't seem like the type. She seems pretty live and let live, what with the chem addiction. Chem addiction and, or rather, narcotics-inspired precognition sort of precludes a judgmental attitude, I should think. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor. I suppose you could make the argument that it would be reasonable to hide the food. Like, maybe settlements wouldn't be wanting to put their gardens out where everyone could see them. But this sanctuary, this is a safe place to have your food out in the open. Stets don't play no shit. Anybody tries to take your food off of you, you just report them. Report them to the nearest sanctuary settler. They will report it back to Stets. And in the morning, you won't have a problem anymore. Honestly, I feel like there's enough hardware, armament, and armor in this, just in these boxes. Any one of these guys should be able to defend Sanctuary. I would think. I don't know. I don't know. That's me always thinking. Never works out. Got some corn. Who doesn't love some corn? Everybody enjoys some corn. If I can get it in the ground. I guess I gotta spread it out a bit. That's fine. That's fine. That's why we held that corner open. Thinking that these stalked items would handle the terrain a little better than the ones that are supposed to lay flat along the ground. Got our tates. Power and water. Carrot. Dang. You can go over here next to Gord. Oh, more melon. Sanctuary gets a reputation as that settlement with the melons. I mean, could you imagine? You wield a pretty significant kind of power. I'm proud of myself getting all these potatoes in the ground. Did I just try to assign the mute food plant to a supply line? That's pretty good. Pretty funny, pretty funny. This definitely comes over here. And this becomes what you guys really focus on. This does make me think that my ammo bench needs to be somewhere else. It could be an aspect of the maybe indoor operations. Yeah, they have furniture up. I'm just gonna leave it there for just this moment. Okay. Do we get everything up? Razor grain. Let's get the rest of it up first. I'll come back for this razor grain. Video is almost an hour. I've been in Sanctuary this entire time. I guess this is what I've been warning, I suppose, myself about. That eventually it was going to be time to hang out in Sanctuary and just work on that for a while. Here we are. It's time. Time has come. I'm sure these will be wildly popular videos of me hanging out in Sanctuary for hours and hours and hours. What is that? What is that? Don't want them looking too uniform, then the illusion is sort of broken. I mean, obviously, who is fooled, but let yourself almost be fooled for just a moment. It's not going to hurt anything. And then another melon, my God. My God, no shortage of melons. I guess I'll Google how to get Mama Murphy's ass up out of that chair so I can move it. And I will give her a nice comfortable place to sit. You know, I'm not trying to have her, I'm not trying to do something mean. Yet. Okay. Okay. Looks like food's all... Yeah, we got farmers aplenty. We have a trading shop. I guess I'll move this back over here for now, since Murphy won't leave it. I mean, I guess, honestly, if that's where you want to sit, that's where you want to sit, but you're going to get rained on from time to time. Like, that's for sure going to happen. I mean, whatever. Whatever. Also, you're just going to sit there and watch people work. Like, that's... I don't know, Mama. That's, you know, whatever. All right, you do you. I guess that is an old lady's prerogative. They spend their lives doing all the work, and eventually they just want to watch someone else work for a change. I can respect that. Okay, we got a lot of... Oh, hey! Oh, hi. I've been looking for you. Come here, big boy. I like that you're trying to use that.
Robot now. What good run? Settlement shiny. Night food. Dog bag. Haircut. Look different.
Homie,
Dead food. Steak. Feet hungry.
I would really prefer to, like...
Eat that.
It seems like I'm supposed to just send you on a supply line, but I'd love to get you in, like, shape first. Get you in some nice armor. Whatever, okay, I'm just going to put this away for now. It's kind of taking up space. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm hungry and thirsty. Have not been paying attention at all. wasting. Oh, you know what? I have plenty of medicine. I guess I could start drinking this purified water. I don't feel smart about doing that way, but... Hooey. Oh, I can. That's nice. She's got. It's hacking, lockpicking, increases perception, tracks targets, deals radiation damage. I don't like that. Resistance. Ooh. Sure, that sounds good. Why don't you do that? Why don't you go ahead and do that? It's got a claw. What's on your left hand? Laser. Oof, my God. Oh man, what a mess. Is that me? Boop, 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 boop. Laser shotgun, automatic laser, or laser sniper. Or a nail gun. You know what? We're not going to mess with your armaments right this minute. We can make you fly, though. I kind of have dog meat carrying everything. And yeah, I prefer that you be, well, I want you to be dark, but I want you to be visible to me. We'll go with white. It's a little gauche. It's after Labor Day, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ada, I can work with that. I can work with that. Hopefully, I hope that arm doesn't weigh you down too much. Okay, so we got our robot station. It does feel like our power armor's kind of sticking out. Should I make an alcove for our power armor? That's what I was thinking about doing here. And that has me like climbing off behind it. I don't love that. Now if I do another block here, I think this roof cuts into it. I'd have to move the whole thing over, and I'm not going to do that. I'm happy with how I've got it. We're just going to have to make this work. Weapons. I'm good with that. Weapons. Weaponsmith. Armor smith. Chem. And then there's an armor workbench. Looks very simple. I think that's fine for that. And maybe a different... Maybe it's time for that different class of armor, power armor station. No, that's got so much stuff in it. That would be frustrating and embarrassing. Let's you go over here. Let's you go here. We could even bring the other one out because this is definitely my space. I'll be barricading and defending it, setting up defenses for it. And it says I need more rubber. Where can I find just a little bit more rubber? Got some loose tires around here, perhaps. We can Sure, give dog meat a house. I mean, I intend for him to be with me, but he can have a house. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why doesn't that boy? He's a good boy. He deserves the house. He can use it if he wants to. He doesn't have to. I'll take a grill. I like a basic grill. My family bought me a beautiful big old XL Weber for Father's Day, and I love it. It's wonderful. I'm, tickled about it. That being said, I've used, the same junky little barrel grill my whole life, and I'm used to it. Okay. Okay. Fascinating. I think we can do this one too. Yep. Not quite running out of steel yet. What's behind these hedges? Not a lot. I'm gonna leave the hedges until I do a wall. Definitely don't need this. Rubber. Where can I get some rubber? Bob, Peter, Preston, Sturgis. That's Sturgis. Who's that? Oh, that's June. June, Bob, Pumpkin. Where can I pick up some rubber? This is the little bunkhouse. Yeah. I see you, Brahmin. Does that mean Carla's in the neighborhood? Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? I still got so much steel. And I can always gather up more. Now, there was nothing. This house was collapsed, so it should be fully empty. Yeah, fully empty. Whole, but fully empty. And this is my spot. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to make that compact power armor station if at all possible. That feels like the move. We'll tell ourselves that I'm so proficient that I don't need the cherry pickers to get it off the ground. I know a trick to make it stand on tiptoe, and that's how I get things done. I have 3 followers, and only one of them is actually occupying a follower slot, if I'm correct. Yeah, I appreciate this little garden right here. I like that a lot better. I'll block all this in sooner or later. I'll put slabs back here and box it in.
I am so tired today.
Are you? Is it because we never went to sleep? Perhaps. Well, we're fine. We have no effects. We're totally
I know I'm not the only person.
good. Ah, dude. I feel terrible about that. Or, I mean, in terms of what people suffer in this game, losing a child, I can't imagine. Actually, successfully having a child seems scary enough. Than losing it. I have to give them credit for attempting to proceed with their lives. I don't know that I would. There you are.
In the grove that
game. You have to form a band of adventurers to slay the evil Grellock. Am I one of your adventure friends?
I
No,
mean,
don't answer that. It was a stupid question. I'm just a nobody.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
yeah. What are you getting? What's the idea with the
What have you got to trade today?
making me feel weird, Pumpkin? Dang. Pretty suit. Shotgun shells, plates, stems. Reasonable. Medicine. Circuitry, copper, oil, glass, circuitry. Yep. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry to whatever kid probably wanted that. Does it seem like our visor's a little bit more clear? Oh no, that's just what it freaking looks like. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Yes, power armor station. We're gonna store you. You, I think right there, but I would love to leave some room for what else do we need to do? We have armor workbench, weapons workbench, locker, smith benches, chemistry, power armor. Was there another bench we needed to make? Power armor, ammunition, chemistry, cooking. Well, we want a fire pit. I'm over encumbered. I like that too. That seems like it provides the overhead structure without being quite so in the way. Yeah, I'm sorry. I went to that trouble for no reason. This will work just fine. Yeah, this will work just fine. Am I damaging my legs right now? Probably. What's wrong? Okay, I don't know what that means. We'll come back to that. That's right. I'm happy to be building. How very annoying. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay, I've got myself in a spot here. Let's try the little compact station we were thinking about. What on earth? Grabbing the floor out from underneath us, what the hell? Let's make sure this one works. All right. Okay. Okay, I can totally work with that. I'm fine with that. Okay, what do we have? Okay, I like it. I like it. This works for me. Dog meat's got a little house. I got my grill. Garden looks good. Pumpkins is looking good. This is eventually going to be a mega emporium called Pumpkins. And hopefully you'll have a much higher opinion of yourself when you're a world famous trader. I see your potential, kid. I'm giving you a shot here. Let's see what you got.
When we were kids, my cousin and I used to share everything. Clothes, food, secrets. Now we even share a heart.
What the hell does that mean?
I
What's
just
that
want to
mean?
trade a few things.
I don't see a heart. Oh. Okay. That's nice, dude. I mean, I'm glad you're happy.
Your tiger can be nuts.
You're a smart, friendly super mutant. I appreciate it. I think I just have perks to spend, yeah. Okay, quick pause, unpause. Okay. No power. Hmm. Let's move this. You coming with me, buddy? Does it seem like this is not keeping the weather out? No, okay. It's penetrating everything. Nope, it's not. My house is stopping it. But this is not. This is not stopping anything. Well, I mean, it's an open front barn door. That kind of stands to reason that this is going to be a... I really want to know if it stops the rain. If it stops the rain, then I'm happy with it. If not, then I'll feel like I need to adjust the ceiling. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me that he's facing the wall. It makes sense. That's how you enter and exit the thing. Happiness is dropping, and why is that? Because I'm messing with stuff? That's kind of a you problem. I think you should just calm down. Go inside. Go inside, nerd. Okay. Now the other thing we can do is take a look and see if there's anything we can do to... Oh, what was that one thing? We found like a tape. I guess let's get in and out of the radioactive fog while we're looking around. No, it was like a control of some kind. I don't know what that means. Hmm. 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 Okay. What does this do? I wonder what that did. Let's go look. Now, it sure does feel like something is overriding this. I don't think that that changed anything. Okay. It's aware that I'm using power armor. I guess that's good. We've got an association. Oh no. Wrong tape. Let's see what we get now. I think that this is the default, like the vanilla version of the helmet. But I gotta say, I really prefer it because I can still see. I can still make out that there's graphical mods in place. Okay. I don't think I can do any additional mods right now. Oh, I can improve my armor overall. I'm not going to invest too much in this right this minute. I've got it repaired up to top, and that's what really matters right now. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this, yes. This works for me. It is 10:46 p.m. How are we doing statistically? Oh, we're good. We're happy. We're looking good. Nothing changed, right? Yeah, we're just healthy. I just can't believe that we're just fine and dandy. Strange. I should make him the doctor, just because he keeps interjecting with things that get on my nerves. Okay. We can go clean out Sunshine Tidings. Yeah, we'll go clean out Sunshine Tidings and then come right back. We'll come right back. Hopefully we don't die, because I don't recall saving. I see a hole in my thinking here. I left without the power armor. And I didn't save. We'll grab a save over at Abernathy Farm. Let's not eat any unexpected landmines at the very last second, right before we save, so that I have to shout a swear word. Nobody wants that. There we go. Good deal. Yes, honey. That's what happened. this is just a little random. Just a convenient place to grab a save. What is that? Is that one of those hunters? Oh, that's a fucking full-blooded Deathclaw. We can take him. We can take him. Oh no, not much of a threat after all. Oh. Why can't I scan him? What do I do? Or do I have to... Well, dip. I don't understand. It feels like... I don't know. I guess it'll still be there in a little bit. When I finally figure this out. Let's go look up Sunshine Tidings. Should be pretty close by here. Yeah, right down there. If I recall correctly, I already took out the... There were mines and some enemies here. What are you? What's your deal? Are you a Lieutenant Gutsy? Are you going to turn on me immediately? Turns out, I don't feel like waiting to find out. I just got a funny feeling. Can't open. Here we go. Here we go. Doesn't this place have Gutsies? Doesn't this place have robots? I think I recall. I don't remember. Well, it has zombies. Or it did have zombies. Sweet roll. Sweet roll. Okay.
Yes.
We win again.
I mean, that time, yep. Mm-hmm. We sure did. Man, what have they been up to in here? They've been up to something. They've been doing something in here. I'll take antiseptics and copper. I'll take that. I sure will take a desk fan. I know there has to be a significant enemy somewhere on the premises. Not just a couple of wimpy little zombos. Zombies, bed. I mean... Now we're sure. .76-45 rounds, still good. Oh, I have a crazy idea. Of course. No, are you? Because you kind of dove in front of my bullet there. Hey, that's cool. We're going to be back at base really soon, but go ahead and get this for me anyway. Please and thank you. Get the pale head killed. No, I didn't hear shit. Whatever it is, go kill it. Go kill it! What are you waiting? You waiting for me to do it? What am I paying you idiots for?
Stay close, Doggy.
Yeah. Stay close. Go kill whatever the enemy is. Okay, so I've been kind of working on getting my science skill up so that I can communicate with these robots. And I've been avoiding things where I feel like I'm going to miss out because my influence or science or whatever skill is insufficient. Professor Groovy. Yeah, I remember you, dude. Peace.
There we go.
I'm actually fine with the stoner robot being like the, I guess, the mascot for this place. Now this is a terrific piece of property. This is a terrific piece of property. I think this is a good supply line for Peter to run. It's not too far. Far enough away that he's not in my base, going to my house. Only Chapel, Federations, Walled Pond. Yeah, we did all that. Did all that. Let's head on back to base. It is just about to be 2 p.m. And we got through that pretty cleanly. I'm happy about it. Minuteman, Subaltern, Brigadier. They got a whole thing going, don't they? What was that? Whatever. We're not dealing with it right this minute. I have my doubts about taking off that power armor HUD mod. I do feel like, you know, clearly that's what you're intended to see. And that makes sense for the sake of difficulty. Wearing all of that protection would be restrictive in some ways. Why would it be? Just perfectly free and all that. But I put the effort into doing all of these graphics mods. I don't really want to spend the rest of the game looking at it through a dirty window, even if that is realistic. And then there's the other side of me that's like, well, if your guy feels like he needs to get a better look, then he has to take the risk of taking his helmet off, and that's realism. I'll think about it. I probably am going to wind up putting it back on because I want to be realistic. you guys get all this stuff? Crazy. Did you kill those mole rats for me too? You guys are awesome. Hadrian. Hadrian.
Adrian, Carl, got a job you might be interested in. You know about Jamaica Plain, right? Place where they hid all that treasure before the war. No one's ever found it, on account of all the ghouls. Sal's putting together a raid team. We still need a sniper. He even split the loot. You up for it? If so, you know where to find me.
Okay. I remember Jamaica Plains, the robot racetrack. Nice. Okay, nice. Looking good, guys. You acclimated. I'm happy to see that.
Still a hole, but it could be worse.
I have respect for your husband. He's doing a very good job of putting a brave face on a horrible situation instead of just being an insufferable, sour lady.
Hey,
Alright, give me what you got. You don't have to carry all that, baby. I do want you to carry that, though. I'll take this tea. You can take some of that. Okay, yeah, you're good. Thanks, buddy. Good job, doggo. As usual, you a beast. You my boy, dog meat. You my boy. Okay. Let's drop off all this. You can drop off these two. I have no need. We can get rid of this ammo. Because actually, the next thing I want to have happen is I need to unload. Get rid of some of this. Get rid of some 223, sure. Not 308. 32 for sure. Alright, let's see what I can put together. There we go. There we go. And what else am I carrying that's heavy? Heather, you cook? That's cool. Something else taking up weight. Is it just all the incidentals? Probably. Oh, all the blood packs. Okay. I think, yeah, I like this. This looks good. I'm happy about this.
Land is hell. Eat land.
You're a good super mutant, Hollis. I like you. You got the right idea, buddy. You got the right idea. No, I'm hanging on to the rest of this. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see. Need to get salvage up. We got science up. We got tinkering up. We got engineering up. We got chemistry we're working on. And we want to get lock picking up to 75. So I guess that's it. I wanted to do more salvage, but that's okay. We got 3 perks we're sitting on. Anything mechanically different? Toughness, rapid recovery, Olympic swimmer, rubber muscles. No, no, no. Same old stuff. Keep seeing it. Rifle, shotgun, plague doctor. Yeah. We synced it. We synced it. Fertilizer. I don't really know that I need that. Well, yeah, we need to get salvage up. We'll come back for that stuff. Yeah, we'll come back. Rad resistant. Can't do anything else with this just yet. Gambling, endurance, cannibal? Do I need to do that? I could use these points to get my additional. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Which then lets us have never-ending backstory. Choose another trait. Is that a trait or a tagged skill? Oh, that's another one right there. You're warm. It's cold out here.
Actually asleep and fell asleep for 5 minutes and
Oh,
one of the kids knocking at the door to play Smash.
oh no. No trade-offs. I don't like that. No. That's very interesting. No. No. No scared of the dark. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, not worth. No. No way. I kind of hurt myself here. I don't want any of these. They're all trade-offs. But that's interesting. I'm still sneaking quite a bit. Yeah, none of these are good. None of these are good. Shoot. I made a mistake here. I shouldn't have picked this. No. No. No, I don't think that's right. Deal less damage in melee is not good. I don't like that. Glasses? I mean, I'm always wearing glasses. I feel like I'm gonna hate myself if I take this. I need glass. Well, but I do need I need glasses. I wear glasses. What should happen if I were to say remove those glasses? Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, I just gave myself vision issues. Great. Terrific. Good job, me. God's sake. Well, I mean, with the glasses on, I seem to be just fine. And I should be able to keep them on. Okay. One thing I know I want to do is find one of these chatty NPCs that I keep seeing. Peter, you're just the guy I was thinking of.
But scripture can only teach us so much. Does a saint have a soul? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's not really for you to worry about. You go ahead and just run that supply line, buddy. I got all the spiritual fulfillment you're going to be needing. Ready to go. Okay, I wanted to take a look at my armor. See if I had any additional... Because I would like to bring this suit down a bit. It seems just way too heavy. What do I have that looks like armor? What do I have that looks like armor? Heavy, Kevlar, Minuteman, Olive, Marshall. Then I've got pieces with neat effects. But man. So right now I'm wearing a combat helmet. 2 of them for some reason. I have a backpack. Helmet, like a neck wrap, and this ghillie armor. So if I want to get my armor back up again, there was more. There was more. What did I do with it? No? No, 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 no. Different box, perhaps? No? Let's see what I can get put on. That's hilarious. So I need a... What did I lose? Out here looking like Master Blaster. Oh, groin protection. Okay. What do I have for clothing? Okay. That's not bad. Yep. That's got heads for days. Yeah, okay, so no legs. No groin. Damage difference is huge. How about... But that's armor. That's armor. I don't want to be so heavily dressed outside of the armor. I want to be moving quickly, quietly. Let's see how this looks. Ugh. Man, my chest is too big. Can't even wear that. Yeah, I need a bottom layer. That ain't it. What about... Where's the rest of it? I could have swore I had some other clothing items that I'd kept. Bye. Bye. We appreciate the advanced combat helmet. We like that. This is a full-blooded outfit. The hazmat suit's got great stats, but I believe it's a single item outfit, just like the other. Well, here's the thing. I for sure need to be wearing something under my clothes. Pretty crazy. AR vest. We'll try that too. Yep. That's one outfit. I don't even like that. Well, you know what this means, boys and girls. It means that I need to just keep that ghillie armor on, because that's my best piece. Let's see what I can put on with the ghillie armor. Let's get all this stuff in one box, shall we? Let's do weapon or armor on the right side over there. In the black chest. Ghillie armor is single item. Yep. Okay. Let's just unload our. Maybe we can pull those later. We don't need two helmets. I'm wondering what I need this knife for. I'm not understanding how the skinning works, but that probably has something to do with the fact that my survival and salvage skills, those practical skills, are not that high. Alright, well, I still wanted to look at the, see what we could do. Deep pocketed. Yeah, alright, sure.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Damn. That's intense. What can I do about any of this? I can make my resistances ever so slightly better. Oh no. Let's not get carried away here. I mean, at least it's a cohesive outfit. It does look like it fits in. Okay, alright, so that's almost a 2-hour video. That's what we accomplished. We got our working area into this barn off to the side of Stet's house. Stet's house is looking a little more streamlined. We do want to bring power over here. I think I've built power. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, it's bringing that lamp up, but nothing for the front end here. You know, it's 7:22 p.m. I got a couple of minutes left before I need to put this guy in bed. Okay, so there's 2 things I can do. Oh, yeah? That's nice. Yep. Let's get some bottled water. And I still can't do anything about... Oh, it's seeds. Word. I didn't know I was carrying potatoes. Additives, fry, grill, food paste, omelet. Oh, cool. Skewers, soups, I like it. Baked potato. Sure. Do that in the morning. Breakfast of baked potato. Properly hydrated. It says our carry weight's up to 259. Based on what? What changed? Deep pockets? Freaking how deep are we talking? Well, so we picked up almost 100 pounds in carrying capacity right there. I mean, this is a lot of armor, so I guess you could have pockets all over it, but that just seems like, dang, 100 pounds? That's a lot. That's a lot of little items. But not as many as you think, perhaps.
Back again? Time to do business?
That depends on if you got any bobby pins on you.
Take a look. Sure.
Got a little bit of
That's cool. That's cool, Carla. I'll take your bobby pins. For Sheezel. I don't see a shipment of rubber. That's too bad. I'll take your bobby pins.
Yeah?
Gladly.
Hey, Carla, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
Wow. That's good scripting, must say. Okay, so we got shotgun shells. We got this reorganized. I like it how it is. We made some water.
Yeah?
What else am I thinking of here? What am I not thinking of? We still don't have a damn way to clean bandages. 2 purified waters to boil a bandage. That's whack, dude. You're out your mind. You are out your mind. What about guns? I want the big guns over here. I want the non-named guns over here. Do we have anything else named? Your sword, assault pistol, handmade pistol. I'm not sure if that's actually named. I think that's just what the gun's called. I think. There's 2 of those, so it's not unique. That can go over there. That can go over there. That feels special. Just carbine. Just carbine. No. Okay. Okay. Any heavies? Not really. Let's unload. No, I'm moving that. I want that moved. I want that inside too. I kind of want that inside too. Great. Perfect. How about some light? Light would be neat. Can I got any? The ceiling doesn't want to support a light bulb right there. It's too far away. I see. Can we do something not quite so obnoxious? I really don't like fluorescence. That's not bad. It's just how do I get it in here cleanly? Nice. It actually lit up too. A little high. That's good. That's good. That's right where it should be. Is that our best bet? Is that what we're happy with? We could put in a fan. I generally like fans. Well, the fan lit up, but that speaker didn't. I see. That's how far this power goes. What about floor lights? Yes. I don't like fluorescence at all. Kind of hate fluorescence, if I'm being honest. Come on, get on there. You know you want to. Where's it light come? Is that the table? That's hilarious. Okay. That's funny. I didn't think that that would suffice. Alright, yeah, we got power over here. And that should suffice for the lights inside here. And lo and behold, it sure does. Let's get power to it and see how I feel about it. I'm out of rubber again. Shoe, of course. This should do it. I believe this will suffice. Motherfucker. What if I do this? God bless America. Come on. Attach. My sister-in-law's been listening to Sabrina Carpenter basically on repeat. I don't really know it very well, but I don't have anything negative to say. Seems okay. Alright. That did in fact do the trick. Okay, okay, I like it, I like it. It wasn't enough to get this turned on. So we're not quite done. What can we do here? There we go. Damn you. Damn you. What are you hooking to? Where you're there but not. Whatever. Don't care. Get on there, god damn it. There she goes. Alright. Can you handle that? You can. Fantastic. There. Great. Happy with it. Perfectly happy with it. I guess y'all could use some light. We'll get around to it.
Yes?
I don't need anything from you right now, Carla.
I wish I could re-roll my character.
Yeah, you're fine. That won't be necessary. Blood. Or is that just rust? Could just be rust. Okay, we can use these too. Start putting trophies there. It is 11:42. I am hungry again. Let's get full. Let's sleep until 10. I give myself 10 a.m. on days off. That's feels incredibly luxurious to me. Game saved a new slot. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Dog meat looking sharp. Carla, I really ought to give you guys a place to like rest, huh?
A lot of the Minutemen are just regular people who took up arms. But it's what makes it special.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, that was a good run. Let's see. We didn't really run anywhere. Let's see. I think that my next... Oh yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. Rabbit's Crew. Where's that at? Where is hallucinogen? Well, just so happens we're headed in that direction. And then we need to report our success to Green Top. Yeah, we can get around to that later. Jack Cabot, the captain. No, not doing that yet. Vault Tech, not just yet. I think what we're going to do is pop out of the manhole at Cambridge. And cross on over into Diamond City. We'll clear these couple of blocks, handle these outstanding quests, tag Diamond City, hopefully find a tunnel inside Diamond City, and then we'll come back and do Diamond City's quests without the power armor, so that when we're talking to people and all of that good stuff, we don't necessarily need the power armor for that. I do recall a couple of pretty dangerous quests inside Diamond City, but I mean, God, we're getting strong, getting mighty strong. I would also like to graduate from the Feo Fuerte Informal. Not that I'm sick of it, it's carried me this far, but I do feel like I need to use something else. So yeah, that's going to do for this moment. Until next time.